In this video, I'm going to show you how I make burnt ends. I'm making these for a Super Bowl party that's on Sunday. So I'm going to make most of this on Saturday, hold it overnight, and then finish it up on Sunday late morning. So in essence, this will be next day burnt ends. The traditional meat for burnt ends is the decal, or more commonly known as the point, which is the fatty muscle that sits on top of a traditional brisket. This may be hard to come by as most grocery stores don't carry this particular cut of meat. If you're fortunate like I am, you'll have an abattoir near you, or maybe just a good butcher. And for those that don't know, an abattoir is where the animal walks in the back and then comes out in paper in the front, kind of like a slaughterhouse. You can also make this dish using chuck roast. It's a little bit cheaper. I paid $7.99 a pound for my point the other day. You're going to want anywhere from 4 to 6 pounds to make a decent portion because, as you'll see, most of this disappears in the cooking process. I start with a quick trim on the beef, mostly to get rid of any of the hard fat and any of the salt, because the hard fat won't render, and just a little bit of trimming on the soft fat just so there's not so much of it. For seasoning, I keep it simple for most of my brisket, and actually we use this seasoning all the time in the house. And it's 2 parts coarse ground or restaurant ground pepper to 1 part kosher salt and 1 part of Lowery's seasoned salt. And a quick review from the food inspector. The smoker is set to 220. I'm just using a charcoal blend of pellet, and we'll run this up to the meat hits about 160, 165. It took a little over 6 hours for me to hit the 165 mark. After reaching 160 to 165, it's time to wrap the point. I wrap mine in butcher's paper. If you don't have this, you can use aluminum foil. I have a little extra beef tallow left over, so I'm going to put a layer of that down. That's really not necessary. If you wanted to add a little bit more seasoning, I guess you could wet this down with some beef stock. Or you can just wrap it up just like it is. It's not going to hurt anything. From here, then, it's back on the smoker, still 220. This time we're going to bring it up to 195 degrees. It took about 3 hours for the brisket to get to 195. I didn't really have a video, but I then wrapped it up in aluminum foil and placed it in my electric smoker a little past 6 o'clock at night, and we're going to hold it here until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Great barbecue requires great barbecue sauce. This is Kansas City style sauce, and the instructions will be linked in the description below. It's a little before 11. We plan on leaving about 1:15, 1:20 to the Super Bowl party. So I pulled my brisket out of the oven, out of the warming oven, and oh my God, we are almost there. And look at this. Look at all that juice and fat on the paper. Delicious. I'm going to cube this up into 1.5 inch bites. Put them in pans, add a little brown sugar and some of that homemade Kansas City style barbecue sauce. Just give it a quick stir. Back on the smoker, again at 220 degrees for another 2 hours. And here's what you get. Kansas City style burnt ends, about as best of the barbecue as you can get. It's not hard to make, just takes a little time and planning.